All right, I'm back. What was I? Video had cut off. Anyways, Charles de Gaulle, a whole bunch of other leaders started. They wanted there to redeem that paper for actual gold because they noticed the United States was spending, 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 and they're debasing their currency. So they started asking for their actual money. Was it Nixon? Said no, we're going to stop uh, the redeeming uh, 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 paper currency into gold. It was supposed to be temporary, but it's been like what 50 something years now, and now the United States is 36, 37 trillion by the end of this year. By October of this year, it'll be 40 trillion in debt. Tariffs are not going to work when you 40 trillion in debt because the dollar is trash. This is why fiat is evil. It allows the rich to be permanently rich with this toilet paper called money, and the poor to be utterly permanently poor. It's evil, and it creates desperation, poverty. People will do anything just to stay from drowning. Because once you homeless in America, because America is not touched by God, it's a wrap for you. Nobody cares. It's a wrap. No, this place is not touched by God. People, you need to wake up. Stop. Like, that's a joke, right? Please tell me that's a joke. You don't actually believe that this place is blessed by God. Look at how y'all treat each other. Y'all blame each other. You don't study and research. You are going through this because you believed in Uncle Sam and what he told you. He told you that gold and silver is like old relics. Are you, bro? Are you kidding? Then give it to me then. Give it to me. All your jewelry and everything, just give it to me then. Just leave it out on the street. We got you. Since it's just nothing. America, y'all don't think anymore. Your ability to think about logical things is just it's gone. You don't even know what a woman is. Something simple as that. You don't even know what it's not even a conversation. That's not even a conversation. The reason why you are struggling, the reason why you are asking for that raise is, first of all, we're not in this position because people are asking for a raise of $20, $25. That's BS when these guys say that. That's bullshit. That is the byproduct of the government printing a bunch of money, not for you to get a raise, bro. That's not for you to get a $20 raise. That's not why they printing all this money. It's for wars because Uncle Sam is in debt and he has to stop BRICS nations from forming. Uncle Sam is too big to fail. He's been doing this for a long time. He wants to rule the whole world. He doesn't rule the whole world. No, he doesn't. He doesn't rule the whole world. He ruled half of the world. And that's already going to shit. He doesn't rule the whole world. He's trying to do that. But you got to take out Russia and China first and India. But they can't do that. BRICS nations, money that is actually backed up by real money. Gold and silver is what they have. God is blessing them. The United States is built on usury and taking from others. That's what the United States is built on. So you're bound to lose. People, put your pride away. You better get a van. You will hear all these people talking about paying off your debt. Screw that, man. Are you kidding me? You panicking right now with maybe $4,000, a little bit of money saved up. You better take that and go get a van and slowly but surely start turning it into a home. Forget paying off your credit. That's done because you're bound to lose anyway. You know how? Because number one, having your house on credit having the bank owns credit cards, your car is all on credit, your school loans, all that is all debt. You're a debt slave, but you're a slave somewhere else too, because the dollar, you are a personal credit slave, and then you're a national slave because the dollar is debt. It's not backed up by anything. So you're a slave on both ends. Come on, pick a struggle. You got to pick a struggle somewhere. Pick one. Forget about, drop all that. Forget about paying off. Forget about it. That's not going to save you. Because once you pay off all this stuff, they can still come after you because you still have, listen, you pay off your house, but it's sitting on somebody's property, government's property. The only thing you can own is a car. And that's before they start taking away all the old cars because they want this whole new electric car system. They trying to, number one, bring in the Antichrist through you being so poverty. You're going to be so hungry. Your kids are going to be starving, not for a year, for some time. And then they're going to bring on the Antichrist with his chip, his mark of the beast, and you're going to go for it because you've always been fooled. And once you do that, that's it. It's a wrap for you. You've forgotten that you're going to die and go and you got to face God. A lot of you Americans been so fooled there is no heaven and hell. Well, then what happened to all the rapists and murderers who's gotten away? And the system on earth didn't catch them. There's thousands, there's millions who've gotten away throughout history. So you saying death was their only way out. And the victims, that's it. No justice. So basically, you get to really do whatever you want, and death is your way out. You can get away through that. You're a fool, okay? So, man, we're done with those people, okay? America, you need to wake up. You've been asleep for a long, long time. A stupid sleep, stupid slumber. It's dumb. You believe in things that are so dumb that there's nothing that's going to save your soul once you die. Once your arms are put together, your legs are brought together, and your body is put in that grave, bro, things are gonna become really, really real. And there's nobody there to save you. Not your mama, your daddy, your children. Nobody to save you. Uncle Sam ain't doing nothing. He don't even want to help you now. Wake up. Learn about the monetary system, at least the basics of the United States. And how the dollar has robbed half of the world. It has all the migrants coming over. What do you think? It's because nothing is in their country. The United States has robbed and taken everything from them, all their resources. So they don't have anything. But you're about to get a taste of that too, because Uncle Sam has done the same thing. This is corporate America, full of slaves. You are a slave. Wake up and stop shitting on each other. A lot of you are cooked already. The majority of you are already cooked, okay? Because you won't listen. You believe in this system, and then when it crashes, you're gonna be killing others just to get food because you've always been selfish, okay? You've always lived this American way, which is basically selfishness. Me, 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 me. Forget about everybody else. So those who gonna wake up and come together, those are the ones who are going to survive. Everybody else is gonna be killing and at each other's throat. And it's not going to be pretty. 2008, I knew whole families who killed themselves, who killed their whole family. Because at one time they had all this money and they couldn't dare think about struggling. Oh my God, I don't want to go from a Mercedes to a Honda. You're an idiot. That's 19-year-old thinking. You got to adapt. The most beautiful things about mixed martial art is, especially when you're actually fighting or you're sparring and the round is not over and that person is still coming at you, punches are being thrown, forget about your pride. You gotta adapt. And hopefully you listen to your coaches and you trained hard. Because all that stupid pride is gonna show you up. In America, y'all are full of stupid pride that is just It ain't. It's pride that don't even exist. It's like people are like, you about to go down with the ship with that stupid pride that you have. Y'all better get yourselves a van and convert that van into a home. Or else you're gonna be out on the street with your stupid pride. Forget about that Hellcat. It's dumb, bro. Who cares? You know how many women I had looking at me? You're broke, though. You're broke. You are broke. It's not enough money what you're making because the whole system is dude. We haven't even the United States haven't even caught up to the money printing from Biden. This is Obama and Trump catching up to us. Wait till Biden, all the money print. Wait till that catches up to us. Oh my lord, y'all don't know how the system works. You don't know. You can go find out for yourselves, but you won't do it. You keep wishing for a miracle. The worst thing that happened to the world is America. You see what happened to Rome? The earth was like, phew, finally. Oh my God. Thank you. Finally, Lord, for getting rid of them. And now who we are again with another Rome. A much more horrible one. But don't worry, this one won't last for 500 to 1,000 years. America's barely scratching 250 years and they're already in the dirt, in the slum. People, wake up. I want you to Google Thomas Jefferson and the banks. Thomas Jefferson and the banks. That's all you got to do. Don't do nothing else. Just do that for me. Okay? America, you are in trouble. You're in trouble. And you don't know the difference between currency and actual sound money. You're in trouble. Gold and silver, the value of it is found within it. For the fact that you got to go and dig it out of the rocks means something. Paper money is setting you up for slavery. That's all it's doing. And bringing on a bigger agenda. Rule the world with the paper dollar. That's why they don't want Saudi Arabia going to BRICS. Because the paper dollar was supposed to be from gold to the petrodollar. But now, oil is looking slim for the United States. It's looking slim. Not for the rest of the world. Because you don't have 36 trillion dollars worth of gold. You don't have it. Nor do you have 35 trillion slaves to work off all this debt. So you're cooked. You're doomed. The only thing y'all can do now, stop trying to pay off credit card debt, bro. Stop doing that. That's dumb. That's stupid. Forget about what all these people are telling you. That's stupid because you still have to deal with the dollar. You still got to deal with that. So as long as you still have to deal with that, you're not free. You're not. You're not free living in a home that's still on government's property. They can still come at you. Get a van. Start from there. Learn to adapt. A lot of y'all are going to be forced to. And for some of y'all, it's going to be too late because you are hard-headed. America has a PhD in hard-headedness. They're good. They're good at that. Very good at that. Better than Michael Jordan shooting a basketball and dunks and all that. Way better. Better than John Jones in the UFC. Very skilled at being disobedient to God and hard-headed. And listening to Uncle Sam. America, you are good at that. Not all of you, but the majority of you are. Adapt. Adapt, America. Adapt. Learn the monetary system. Because the minute you find out how evil this stuff is, you're gonna be like, wow. It takes you down a rabbit hole. You start to understand why war on terrorism was not really war on terrorism. It was taking oil because they knew that this was coming. They got to get that oil. We got to have something other than paper dollars. They talking about Saudi Arabia in the next 10, 15 years, that what are they gonna have other than oil? What does America have, bro? What does America have? You have nothing. You print money. That's all you have. You can't talk about nobody, and you living in a not even a bulletproof glass house. You throwing rocks, and you live in the most flimsiest glass ever made. And that glass house is sitting on thin ice. Wake up, America. Wake up.